box beneath my bed, full of everything unsaid, enveloped sealed with careful hands that only silence understands. Dear the one I used to know, I wrote this down 10 years ago, when the words came easier than breath, before I learned the weight of death. Letters I never sent, pages of love I never meant to keep, words that I wrote at 3 in the morning, promises made while falling asleep. Maybe someday I'll find the courage to hand you every folded regret, but for now they wait in the quiet. Letters I never sent. There's the one I wrote in autumn, when the leaves were turning gold, and the one from that January when we both were growing old. I have started and restarted every sentence, every line. How do you tell someone you love them after all this borrowed time? Ink fades, paper yellows, but the feeling stays the same. All these tender imperfections still whisper out your name. The awning drips a steady beat on cobblestones of Cherry Street. I pressed my coffee to my cheek and let the gray world take the week. The bookshop window fogs with warmth, a couple laughs inside the storm. I used to have that kind of grace, I used to have that kind of place. Rainy days on Cherry Street, where the petals meet the rain, every drop a small reminder that beauty always follows pain. I'll sit here by the window till the storm decides to clear. Rainy days on Cherry Street are the days I feel most near. There's a woman with an umbrella, the color of a late July. She's reading something she'll remember long after all the pages dry. The barista hums a tune I know from some forgotten radio, and for here, and here I go. Sometimes the rain is not a sadness. Sometimes the gray is just the calm. And Cherry Street in all its wetness lays its petals in my palm. The curtains sway like gold silk scarves. The garden spills its golden light. I find you in the afternoon, before the day fades into night. You hum a tune I half remember from some long lost summer's end. And in your arms I find the feeling of something I can't quite defend. Dancing with the summer breeze, nothing more, nothing less than this. Turning slowly in the garden, lost in every little bliss. Let the world forget its hurry, let the hours learn to breathe. I am finally freely happy, dancing with the summer breeze. Barefoot on the warm stone path, a glass of something cold and sweet. The neighbor's radio plays softly, a half-forgotten dancing beat. We've earned this kind of afternoon. These years of love have made us light, and everything we ever carried feels so small in summer light. Don't tell me that the summer's ending. Don't tell me what the autumn knows. For now the breeze is warm and dancing, and this is all I'll ever need to hold. Dancing, 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 dancing with the summer breeze.
I passed the old cafe at 10:15. The city hums its tired refrain again. The rain-soaked street reflects 1,000 lights, and somewhere in that glow I see your name, written soft in neon, written plain. A quiet word I haven't said in years. It flickers once, then steadies in the rain, like hope that never quite dissolves in tears. Your name in soft neon lights, burning gentle through the darkened nights. I read it slow, I read it twice, like a line from something paradise. waitress hums, the espresso steams, and I am caught between two worlds again. The one I live in and the one I keep, tucked in the corner of my memory, where you still smile and I have yet to sleep beneath the neon glow of who we used to be. I never learned to leave you behind. You live in every light I find, in every sign, in every street. A soft neon heart that skips a beat. The horizon wears its amber shawl. The boats come in before the nightfall. I sit here where the stone wall ends, where the ocean breathes and time suspends. The children run along the shore like I did 30 years before, and all the world I thought I knew becomes this sky, this sea, this hue. Sunset whispers by the sea, saying all the things too deep for me. The colors paint a language old, in lavender and rose and gold. And I just listen, I just breathe, like the wind among the olive leaves. Sunset whispers by the sea, telling me I'm finally free. A fisherman mends his weathered net, his face a map I won't forget. He's lived 1,000 sunsets here, and still he watches without fear. I buy a glass of something cold and sit beside a story old. Two strangers watching evening fall, needing nothing, having all. If I could stay in one moment forever, let it be this light, let it be this shore, where the sea and sky conspire together to remind me what a life is for. Whisper on, whisper on, until the last light is gone. After midnight, the avenues grow still.
The traffic thins, the buses make their last run. A lone taxi drifts past the sleeping hill, and I am left with everything undone. The office lights blink out one by one. The bakeries begin their early art, and somewhere in the quiet I have won a little room to listen to my heart. When the city falls asleep, I find the self I never get to keep. The noise falls soft, the rush retreats, and I walk slow through empty streets. This is the hour I belong, when the city hums its lullaby song. When the city falls asleep, I am finally mine. I am finally deep. Crosses the alley without sound. A window opens, someone breathes the night. The fountain in the plaza keeps its round, a silver circle answering the light. I think about the years that hurried by, the meetings, the appointments, the goodbyes, and here at last beneath the open sky, I let it all be less than star size. The city sleeps, but I am wide awake, not from worry, not for sorrow's sake, but for the beauty only night can show, to those who walk through it alone and slow. I stood at the door for longer than I should, said all the things I never understood. And when you turned and walked into the gray, I didn't know how I would face the day. The weeks were long, the silence had its weight. I learned to cook for one, to sleep till late. And then one morning, driving on the coast, I saw the sky and lost what hurt me most. Blue skies after goodbye, nobody told me they could look this wide. I drove with both the windows down and let the distance roll me through the town. And all that weight I used to carry dissolved into that open blue. Blue skies after goodbye, the most beautiful view. I pulled up at a diner by the lake, ordered with coffee and a slice of something sweet. The woman at the counter smiled and said, "Good day to be alive. The sun is out." And I agree with everything she meant. The way you do when joy comes back to stay. Not all at once, but in the small events. A blue sky, coffee, in the light of day. I don't regret a single thing we shared, but I discovered what was always there. A life that's still so full, so wide, so true, and skies more blue than I had ever knew. Blue skies, still blue, still so beautifully blue.
The candles are burning low tonight. The last few guests have said their soft goodbyes. The pianist plays a tender reprise of something that we all used to know. I hold my glass and look around the room at all the faces warm with borrowed light. And I am grateful for each one who came to share a little music, share a night. One more song for tonight. Let's not let this evening fade too soon. One more song in the candlelight, underneath this generous moon. All the years, all the roads we've traveled, all the love we tried to hold on tight, come together in one more song. One more song for tonight. There's a photograph above the bar of people dancing in a summer rain. The woman in the yellow dress is laughing like she'll never laugh that way again. But I have seen her laugh that way this evening, in the way she held her husband's hand. And I think music is the way we carry what the heart alone can understand. Don't be sad that it is ending. Be glad that it was ever here at all.
light the candle on the mantelpiece, the way my mother did on winter eves. And in that small and amber-colored piece, the past comes drifting softly through the leaves. The photograph slips out from a old book, the one we took the year the garden grew. I sit beside the flame and take a look at all the people that I used to know. Candlelight and old memories dancing in the corner of the room. All the faces, all the voices bloom again inside the golden gloom. I don't cry, I only smile for those who walked beside me for a while. Candlelight and old memories, the finest company I've ever known. There's the summer we got lost and left, the winter someone left before the thaw, the telegram my father kept and framed, the letter that arrived without a name. Each memory a room I walk back through, the furniture exactly where I left it, and in each room a younger version too, still learning how to love and not regret it. Memory is not a loss, it's every gift that time has ever given, and in the candle's gentle toss I see how richly I have always lived. Candlelight and all of you, still here, still warm, still true.
October has your color in its trees, that amber deep between the golden brown. I've walked these streets 100 autumns, but none of them has stopped me like you now. You laugh and all the leaves forget to fall. The wind itself goes quiet in midair, and I am only certain of one thing: I could stay lost in your eyes anywhere. Lost in your autumn eyes, the color of the season's last surprise, warm as the afternoon before the frost, a beautiful place to be lost. Every year the maple turns, and in that turning something in me learns that love at this age, love at this hour, is the slowest and the sweetest kind of power. We sat beneath the old oak in the square, 2 cups of something hot between our hands. You told me about places you had been, and I forgot to listen to the plans, because your eyes were telling me a story much older than the words you chose to speak. A quiet and unhurried kind of glory, like autumn finding everything it seeks. I have been young and I have chased the spring. I have run after every bright new thing, but here in your autumn I finally see that the richest season was always waiting for me.
The sign outside says open till 11. The regulars all have their usual chairs. Old Marco reads his paper by the window, and no one here is going anywhere. The barista knows our order by our faces. The music plays a song nobody chose, and Cafe Mellow holds us in its spaces, the way a good night always softly goes. Slow nights at Cafe Mellow, where the hours forget to rush. Conversation low and easy in the warm, unhurried hush. All the world outside is running, but in here we learn to stay. Slow nights at Cafe Mellow are the best part of the day. There's a couple in the corner, barely talking, but their silence speaks of 30 years together. The young man at the counter has been walking and found his way in out of all that weather. I've been coming here since I was something younger, back when I still thought I needed more. Now I know that what I always hunted was this table and this cup and this rapport. Some nights the world asks too much of us. Some nights the news weighs heavy on the chest, but Cafe Mellow takes the weight without a fuss and gives us back our quiet and our rest. Last call, but no one's in a hurry. Last song, and no one needs to go. Slow nights at Cafe Mellow, the only place I truly know. I arrived by train in the early grey, before the city fully found its feet. The sun was silver in the breaking day, and every bridge was someone else's dream. I found a cafe on a cobbled street, where the waiter spoke in careful English. I ordered coffee and a window seat, and let my ordinary life diminish. Dreams floating over Paris in the early morning air. Every rooftop, every chimney has a story it wants to share. And I am just a visitor who brought my heart without a plan. Dreams floating over Paris caught me like only Paris can. I walked until my shoes were full of city, through gardens that Monet might recognize. I bought a print for nothing and a pity, and watched a painter capture evening skies. At dusk I climbed the hill of Montmartre and sat among the artists and the old, and felt the strange unlocking of my heart, like a song I knew but had never been told. Paris doesn't ask you who you've been, it only asks you who you want to be. And in the space between those two answers, I found something close to being free. Still floating, still dreaming, even now, even here. Paris never really leaves you, it just changes what you hear. There are two chairs on the porch we built together. The paint is peeling at the armrests now. One holds the morning and the changing weather. The other holds a silence I allow. The ocean sends its greetings every morning. The same blue sentence written on the shore. And I read it like a letter without warning, from someone who won't knock upon my door. Ocean breeze and empty chairs, a life so full it almost can't be shared. I pour 2 cups without thinking first. Old habits are the kindest and the worst. The waves don't ask me how I'm getting through. They simply come and go the way you do. Ocean breeze and empty chairs, and all the love that's still somehow right there. The grandkids came and filled the house with laughter. The youngest sat right there and watched the tide. And for a moment, just before and after, I thought I heard you laughing by my side. Perhaps you're in the ocean's long repeating. Perhaps you're in the song that's on my lips. Perhaps love doesn't end so much as meeting. The place where going forward never stops. I am not sad, I want you all to know I'm grateful for each season that we had. The empty chair just means I loved you so, and that's the most beautiful thing I've had. Ocean breeze still coming in, still carrying your name. Empty chair, still warm somehow. Love doesn't end, it stays. I keep a little bit of yesterday in the pocket of my winter coat, a receipt from some forgotten cafe, and half a line I never fully wrote, a button that fell off a borrowed jacket, a ticket stub from 1989. Small evidence that time was never wasted, but every ordinary day was fine. A little bit of yesterday is all I ever need to find my way. The small and unremarkable
day, still with me every single day. My mother kept a tin of little things, a thimble and a photograph or two, a note from someone on a pair of wings, a lock of hair tied up in faded blue. And when I asked her why she kept such trifles, she said the weight of life is in the small. The grand events are only the refrain. The verses are what matter most of all. So I keep my little receipts and stubs, my half-remembered lyrics, my cold cups, because a life is just a string of Tuesdays, and Tuesdays are enough. They are more than enough. Yesterday and yesterday, always just a heartbeat away.
Drag the old record player outside and set it on the garden table. The needle found its groove and amplified a song from when the world felt more like fable. He pointed out a star that moved too fast, made a wish you would not say out loud. I pressed my ear against the music's past and watched your face dissolve into the crowd. Falling stars and vinyl records, things that do not come back the same, but the feeling that they leave behind is softer than the falling rain. I'd rather have one perfect evening than 1,000 ordinary nights. Falling stars and vinyl records, making everything feel right. Side B was always better than side A, the hidden track, the reason for the whole. And you were like that too in every way. The deeper I explored, the richer soul. The record skipped a little after midnight, but neither one of us moved to correct it, because the skip became a part of that night, and imperfection was the way we kept it. They say the digital is cleaner, they say the stream is always there, but nothing plays the warmth of loving like the hiss and pop of old vinyl in the air. Falling, still falling, ooh, 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 spinning, still spinning. One more sigh before the morning comes.
between the words we say and what we mean. There is a space that only stillness fills, the place where two hearts finally convene, without the noise that talking always spills. I hear you in the pauses of our day, and how you set the kettle without asking, and how you know to simply step away and come back when the hard part has been passing. The sound of quiet hearts is the most fluent language I have known. No translation, no rehearsal, just the frequency of home. And if you listen very closely, past the traffic and the years, the sound of quiet hearts is the only thing that's real. The morning has a color all its own. Before the day decides what it will be, and in that light we're neither two nor one, just breath and coffee and proximity. You read your book, I watched the birds a while. We share the toast without a word exchanged, and I would not trade this for any mile of anything that life has ever staged. The young ones think that love must always shout, must always fill the room with light and noise. But those of us who have learned what love is about know it lives inside the quiet joys. Listen, just listen. Can you hear it? The sound of quiet hearts beating perfectly in time.
Missed the last train home on purpose. I needed more than transit could provide, so I turned my collar up against the surface of a rain that had nowhere else to hide. The streets were mine for once, and I was grateful for the dark that asked you nothing at all, and the rain that falls completely without judgment on the proud, the lost, the standing, and the small. and I could not say what the silence washed away. And the city in its wet and open glory reads me like a long forgotten story. Walking home through midnight rain, I arrive as someone new again. There's a diner glowing amber on the corner, where a woman works the graveyard shift alone. She refills her own cup a little shorter and hums a tune she's long since made her own. I push the door and order something warm. She says bad night, I say I needed walking. She nods the way that people do who've known that sometimes what we need is past all talking. The rain does not fix a single thing, and neither does the walking. But something in the wet and the dark teaches you to stop the talking and simply be inside the storm until the storm becomes the calm. Still walking, still raining, still finding my way home. And somehow, just somehow, I'm less and less alone.
The summer we met, the record was playing that song we could never quite name. We danced on the porch without really swaying, and nothing was ever the same. We drove with the windows down into August, sang every word we half knew, and time was the thing that I trusted the least then. Now time is the gift I hold truest. Is also every first one we ever had. Every season loops back to that morning when the world was simple and the music was glad. And if this is the last one note of everything we ever wrote together, then let it ring out full and free. Our last summer melody.
songs that we had to learn. And somewhere inside all those newcomers was everything we'd helped them learn. And now they're the ones on the porch in the evening, and we are the ones watching the light. And everything we thought we were leaving turned out to be endlessly right. Don't call it an ending, call it a key change. The melody does not stop, it simply finds a wider range. And we sing it full voice into the open air. Everything we ever loved is still right there. Last summer and our first one too. Every melody I have ever known has always led to you. Still singing, still here, still The clock reads 12:30 again. The city hums a quiet refrain. I pour myself a cup of black and let my thoughts drift slowly back to all the nights we used to share. The lamplight's soft upon your hair. A second cup, an empty chair. Your absence floating in the air. Midnight coffee and you still warm between my hands, like the love we knew. The steam that rises, the words unspoken. A porcelain heart, beautifully broken. I drink it slow, I drink it true. Midnight coffee and you. The radio plays something old, a melody we used to hold. I close my eyes and there you are, a fading light, a distant star. Some nights I reach across the table for a hand no longer there, but the coffee warm and stable meets me like a quiet prayer. Maybe time is just a circle. Maybe you'll come back around.
still warm, still warm.
I walk down to the water's edge, where the silver light meets the stone. The waves keep all the secrets of every love I've ever known. The tide comes in, the tide moves out, like the seasons of my soul. And the moonlight writes your name again on the shore before it's whole. Waves beneath the moonlight carry what I cannot say, reaching, always reaching for a shore so far away. And I stand here in the half-light, letting all my sorrows go into waves beneath the moonlight, where the deepest rivers flow. There's a lighthouse on a far hill, blinking steady, blinking slow, like a promise someone made once in the years before the snow. I remember how we danced here when the summer was still young. Every word we left unfinished, every song we left unsung. The ocean doesn't ask me why, it simply holds the weight of years, and in its deep and endless patience, I finally lose my fears. There's a box beneath my bed, full of everything unsaid, enveloped, sealed with careful hands that only silence understands. Dear the one I used to know, I wrote this down 10 years ago, when the words came easier than breath, before I learned the weight of death. Letters I never sent, pages of love I never meant to keep, words that I wrote at 3 in the morning, promises made while falling asleep. Maybe someday I'll find the courage to hand you every folded regret, but for now they wait in the quiet. Letters I never sent. There's the one I wrote in autumn when the leaves were turning gold, and the one from that January when we both were growing old. I have started and restarted every sentence, every line. How do you tell someone you love them after all this borrowed time? Ink fades, paper yellows, but the feeling stays the same. All these tender imperfections still whisper out your name. The awning drips a steady beat on cobblestones of Cherry Street. I pressed my coffee to my cheek and let the gray world take the week. The bookshop window fogs with warmth, a couple laughs inside the storm. I used to have that kind of grace, I used to have that kind of place. Rainy days on Cherry Street, where the petals meet the rain, every drop a small reminder that beauty always follows pain. I'll sit here by the window till the storm decides to clear. Rainy days on Cherry Street are the days I feel most near. There's a woman with an umbrella, the color of a late July. She's reading something she'll remember long after all the pages dry. The barista hums a tune I know from some forgotten radio. And for a moment time is slow, and I am here, and here I go. Sometimes the rain is not a sadness, sometimes the gray is just the calm.
and Cherry Street in all its wetness lays its petals in my palm. The curtains sway like gold silk scarves. The garden spills its golden light. I find you in the afternoon, before the day fades into night. You hum a tune I half remember from some long lost summer's end. And in your arms I find the feeling of something I can't quite defend. Dancing with the summer breeze, nothing more, nothing less than this. Turning slowly in the garden, lost in every little bliss. Let the world forget its hurry, let the hours learn to breathe. I am finally freely happy, dancing with the summer breeze. Barefoot on the warm stone path, a glass of something cold and sweet. The neighbor's radio plays softly, a half-forgotten dancing beat. We've earned this kind of afternoon. These years of love have made us light, and everything we ever carried feels so small in summer light. Don't tell me that the summer's ending. Don't tell me what the autumn knows. For now the breeze is warm and dancing, and this is all I'll ever need to hold. Dancing, 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 dancing with the summer breeze.
I passed the old cafe at 10:15. The city hums its tired refrain again. The rain-soaked street reflects 1,000 lights, and somewhere in that glow I see your name, written soft in neon, written plain. A quiet word I haven't said in years. It flickers once, then steadies in the rain, like hope that never quite dissolves in tears. Your name in soft neon lights, burning gentle through the darkened nights. I read it slow, I read it twice, like a line from something paradise. And every time the city glows, I feel a warmth that no one
watch the evening hurry slowly past. The waitress hums, the espresso steams, and I am caught between two worlds again. The one I live in and the one I keep, tucked in the corner of my memory, where you still smile and I have yet to sleep beneath the neon glow of who we used to be. I never learned to leave you behind. You live in every light I find, in every sign, in every street. A soft neon heart that skips a beat. The horizon wears its amber shawl. The boats come in before the nightfall. I sit here where the stone wall ends, where the ocean breathes and time suspends. The children run along the shore like I did 30 years before, and all the world I thought I knew becomes this sky, this sea, this hue. Sunset whispers by the sea, saying all the things too deep for me. The colors paint a language old, in lavender and rose and gold. And I just listen, I just breathe, like the wind among the olive leaves. Sunset whispers by the sea, telling me I'm finally free. A fisherman mends his weathered net, his face a map I won't forget. He's lived 1,000 sunsets here, and still he watches without fear. I buy a glass of something cold and sit beside a story old. Two strangers watching evening fall, needing nothing, having all. If I could stay in one moment forever, let it be this light, let it be this shore, where the sea and sky conspire together to remind me what a life is for. Whisper on, whisper on, until the last light is gone. After midnight, the avenues grow still. The traffic thins, the buses make their last run. A lone taxi drifts past the sleeping hill, and I am left with everything undone. The office lights blink out one by one. The bakeries begin their early art, and somewhere in the quiet I have won a little room to listen to my heart. When the city falls asleep, I find the self I never get to keep. The noise falls soft, the rush retreats, and I walk slow through empty streets. This is the hour I belong, when the city hums its lullaby song. When the city falls asleep, I am finally mine. I am finally deep. The cat crosses the alley without sound. A window opens, someone breathes the night. The fountain in the plaza keeps its round, a silver circle answering the light. I think about the years that hurried by, the meetings, the appointments, the goodbyes, and here at last beneath the open sky, I let it all be less than star size. The city sleeps, but I am wide awake, not from worry, not for sorrow's sake, but for the beauty only night can show to those who walk through it alone and slow. I stood at the door for longer than I should, said all the things I never understood. And when you turned and walked into the gray, I didn't know how I would face the day. The weeks were long, the silence had its weight. I learned to cook for one, to sleep till late. And then one morning, driving on the coast, I saw the sky and lost what hurt me most. Blue skies after goodbye, nobody told me they could look this wide. I drove with both the windows down and let the distance roll me through the town. And all that weight I used to carry dissolved into that open blue. Blue skies after goodbye, the most beautiful view. I pulled up at a diner by the lake, ordered coffee and a slice of something sweet. The woman at the counter smiled and said, "Good day to be alive. The sun is out." And I agree with everything she meant. The way you do when joy comes back to stay. Not all at once, but in the small events. A blue sky, coffee, in the light of day. I don't regret a single thing we shared, but I discovered what was always there. A life that's still so full, so wide, so true, and skies more blue than I had ever knew. Blue skies, still blue, still so beautifully blue.
The candles are burning low tonight. The last few guests have said their soft goodbyes. The pianist plays a tender reprise of something that we all used to know. I hold my glass, look around the room at all the faces warm with borrowed light, and I am grateful for each one who came to share a little music, share a night. One more song for tonight. Let's not let this evening fade too soon. One more song in the candlelight, underneath this generous moon. All the years, all the roads we've traveled, all the love we tried to hold on tight, come together in one more song. One more song for tonight. There's a photograph above the bar of people dancing in a summer rain. The woman in the yellow dress is laughing like she'll never laugh that way again. But I have seen her laugh that way this evening, in the way she held her husband's hand. And I think music is the way we carry what the heart alone can understand.
the candle on the mantelpiece, the way my mother did on winter eves. And in that small and amber-colored piece, the past comes drifting softly through the leaves. The photograph slips out from a old book, the one we took the year the garden grew. I sit beside the flame and take a look at all the people that I used to know. Candlelight and old memories dancing in the corner of the room. All the faces, all the voices bloom again inside the golden gloom. I don't cry, I only smile for those who walked beside me for a while. Candlelight and old memories, the finest company I've ever known. There's the summer we got lost and left, the winter someone left before the thaw, the telegram my father kept and framed, the letter that arrived without a name. Each memory a room I walk back through, the furniture exactly where I left it, and in each room a younger version too, still learning how to love and not regret it. Memory is not a loss, it's every gift that time has ever given, and in the candle's gentle toss I see how richly I have always lived. Candlelight and all of you, still here, still warm, still true.
October has your color in its trees, that amber deep between the golden brown. I've walked these streets 100 autumns, but none of them has stopped me like you now. You laugh and all the leaves forget to fall. The wind itself goes quiet in midair, and I am only certain of one thing: I could stay lost in your eyes anywhere. Lost in your autumn eyes, the color of the season's last surprise, warm as the afternoon before the frost, a beautiful place to be lost. Every year the maple turns, and in that turning something in me learns that love at this age, love at this hour, is the slowest and the sweetest kind of power. We sat beneath the old oak in the square, two cups of something hot between our hands. You told me about places you had been, and I forgot to listen to the plans, because your eyes were telling me a story much older than the words you chose to speak. A quiet and unhurried kind of glory, like autumn finding everything it seeks. I have been young and I have chased the spring. I have run after every bright new thing, but here in your autumn I finally see that the richest season was always waiting for me.
The sign outside says open till 11. The regulars all have their usual chairs. Old Marco reads his paper by the window, and no one here is going anywhere. The barista knows our order by our faces. The music plays a song nobody chose, and Cafe Mellow holds us in its spaces, the way a good night always softly goes. Slow nights at Cafe Mellow, where the hours forget to rush. Conversation low and easy in the warm, unhurried hush. All the world outside is running, but in here we learn to stay. Slow nights at Cafe Mellow are the best part of the day. There's a couple in the corner, barely talking, but their silence speaks of 30 years together. The young man at the counter has been walking and found his way in out of all that weather. I've been coming here since I was something younger, back when I still thought I needed more. Now I know that what I always hunted was this table and this cup and this rapport. Some nights the world asks too much of us. Some nights the news weighs heavy on the chest, but Cafe Mellow takes the weight without a fuss and gives us back our quiet and our rest. Last call, but no one's in a hurry. Last song, and no one needs to go. Slow nights at Cafe Mellow, the only place I truly know. I arrived by train in the early grey, before the city fully found its feet. The sun was silver in the breaking day, and every bridge was someone else's dream. I found a cafe on a cobbled street, where the waiter spoke in careful English. I ordered coffee and a window seat, and let my ordinary life diminish. Dreams floating over Paris in the early morning air. Every rooftop, every chimney has a story it wants to share. And I am just a visitor who brought my heart without a plan. Dreams floating over Paris caught me like only Paris can. I walked until my shoes were full of city, through gardens that Monet might recognize. I bought a print for nothing and a pity, and watched a painter capture evening skies. At dusk I climbed the hill of Montmartre and sat among the artists and the old, and felt the strange unlocking of my heart, like a song I knew but had never been told. Paris doesn't ask you who you've been, it only asks you who you want to be. And in the space between those two answers, I found something close to being free. Still floating, still dreaming, even now, even here. Paris never really leaves you, it just changes what you hear. There are two chairs on the porch we built together. The paint is peeling at the armrests now. One holds the morning and the changing weather. The other holds a silence I allow. The ocean sends its greetings every morning, the same blue sentence written on the shore. And I read it like a letter without warning, from someone who won't knock upon my door. Ocean breeze and empty chairs, a life so full it almost can't be shared. I pour 2 cups without thinking first. Old habits are the kindest and the worst. The waves don't ask me how I'm getting through, they simply come and go the way you do. Ocean breeze and empty chairs, and all the love that's still somehow right there. The grandkids came and filled the house with laughter. The youngest sat right there and watched the tide. And for a moment, just before and after, I thought I heard you laughing by my side. Perhaps you're in the ocean's long repeating, perhaps you're in the song that's on my lips. Perhaps love doesn't end so much as meeting, the place where going forward never stops. I am not sad, I want you all to know I'm grateful for each season that we had. The empty chair just means I loved you so, and that's the most beautiful thing I've had. Ocean breeze still coming in, still carrying your name. Empty chair, still warm somehow. Love doesn't end, it stays. I keep a little bit of yesterday in the pocket of my winter coat, a receipt from some forgotten cafe, and half a line I never fully wrote, a button that fell off a borrowed jacket, a ticket stub from 1989. Small evidence that time was never wasted, that every ordinary day was fine. A little bit of yesterday is all I ever need to find my way. The small and unremarkable
little bit of yesterday, still with me every single day. My mother kept a tin of little things, a thimble and a photograph or two, a note from someone on a pair of wings, a lock of hair tied up in faded blue. And when I asked her why she kept such trifles, she said the weight of life is in the small. The grand events are only the refrain. The verses are what matter most of all. So I keep my little receipts and stubs, my half-remembered lyrics, my cold cups, because a life is just a string of Tuesdays, and Tuesdays are enough. They are more than enough. Yesterday and yesterday, always just a heartbeat away.
We dragged the old record player outside and set it on the garden table. The needle found its groove and amplified a song from when the world felt more like fable. You pointed out a star that moved too fast and made a wish you would not say out loud. I pressed my ear against the music's past and watched your face dissolve into the crowd. Falling stars and vinyl records, things that do not come back the same, but the feeling that they leave behind is softer than the falling rain. I'd rather have one perfect evening than 1,000 ordinary nights. Falling stars and vinyl records, making everything feel right. Side B was always better than side A, the hidden track, the reason for the whole. And you were like that too in every way. The deeper I explored, the richer soul. The record skipped a little after midnight, but neither one of us moved to correct it, because the skip became a part of that night, and imperfection was the way we kept it. They say the digital is cleaner, they say the stream is always there, but nothing plays the warmth of loving like the hiss and pop of old vinyl in the air. Falling, still falling, spinning, still spinning. One more sigh before the morning comes.
say and what we mean. There is a space that only stillness fills, the place where two hearts finally convene, without the noise that talking always spills. I hear you in the pauses of our day, and how you set the kettle without asking, and how you know to simply step away and come back when the hard part has been passing. The sound of quiet hearts is the most fluent language I have known. No translation, no rehearsal, just the frequency of home. And if you listen very closely, past the traffic and the years, the sound of quiet hearts is the only thing that's real. The morning has a color all its own. Before the day decides what it will be, and in that light we're neither two nor one, just breath and coffee and proximity. You read your book, I watched the birds a while. We share the toast without a word exchanged, and I would not trade this for any mile of anything that life has ever staged. The young ones think that love must always shout, must always fill the room with light and noise. But those of us who have learned what love is about know it lives inside the quiet joys. Listen, just listen. Can you hear it? The sound of quiet hearts beating perfectly in time.
Missed the last train home on purpose. I needed more than transit could provide, so I turned my collar up against the surface of a rain that had nowhere else to hide. The streets were mine for once, and I was grateful for the dark that asked you nothing at all, and the rain that falls completely without judgment on the proud, the lost, the standing, and the small. midnight rain, letting every drop explain what the daylight could not say, what the silence washed away. And the city in its wet and open glory reads me like a long forgotten story, walking home through midnight rain. I arrive as someone new again. There's a diner glowing amber on the corner, where a woman works the graveyard shift alone. She refills her own cup a little shorter and hums a tune she's long since made her own. I push the door and order something warm. She says bad night, I say I needed walking. She nods the way that people do who've known that sometimes what we need is past all talking. The rain does not fix a single thing, and neither does the walking. But something in the wet and the dark teaches you to stop the talking and simply be inside the storm until the storm becomes the calm. Still walking, still raining, still finding my way home. And somehow, just somehow, I'm less and less alone.
The summer we met, the record was playing that song we could never quite name. We danced on the porch without really swaying, and nothing was ever the same. We drove with the windows down into August, sang every word we half knew, and time was the thing that I trusted the least then. Now time is the gift I hold truest. Is also every first one we ever had. Every season loops back to that morning when the world was simple and the music was glad. And if this is the last one note of everything we ever wrote together, then let it ring out full and free. Our last summer melody.
children grew and brought their own summers, new songs that we had to learn. And somewhere inside all those newcomers was everything we'd helped them learn. And now they're the ones on the porch in the evening, and we are the ones watching the light. And everything we thought we really liked turned out to be endlessly right. Don't call it an ending, call it a key change. The melody does not stop, it simply finds a wider range. And we sing it full voice into the open air. Everything we ever loved is still right there. Last summer and our first one too. Every melody I have ever known has always led to you. Still singing, still here, still The clock reads 12:30 again. The city hums a quiet refrain. I pour myself a cup of black and let my thoughts drift slowly back to all the nights we used to share. The lamplight's soft upon your hair, a second cup, an empty chair, your absence floating in the air. Midnight coffee and you still warm between my hands, like the love we knew. The steam that rises, the words unspoken, a porcelain heart beautifully broken. I drink it slow, I drink it true. Midnight coffee and you. The radio plays something old, a melody we used to hold. I close my eyes and there you are, a fading light, a distant star. Some nights I reach across the table for a hand no longer there, but the coffee warm and stable meets me like a quiet prayer. Maybe time is just a circle
you and you still warm, still warm.
I walk down to the water's edge, where the silver light meets the storm. The waves keep all the secrets of every love I've ever known. The tide comes in, the tide moves out, like the seasons of my soul. And the moonlight writes your name again on the shore before it's whole. Waves beneath the moonlight carry what I cannot say, reaching, always reaching for a shore so far away. And I stand here in the half-light, letting all my sorrows go into waves beneath the moonlight, where the deepest rivers flow. There's a lighthouse on a far hill, blinking steady, blinking slow, like a promise someone made once in the years before the snow.